Hi, I'm Naveena. I am a life explorer. Today, we are going to talk about what life lessons Pass the Ball Challenge teaches us. Often in our lives, we tend to take everything for granted, right from nature to the things that we have, to what people share with us, and our own body for that matter, we take it for granted. And that is not a good thing to do. Because when we start taking things for granted, then they get taken away from us. Then we feel they are lost. Many a time we are not able to get them back. So this is your chance to feel gratitude right now at this moment. We all need to learn to be thankful for what we have. Here is a short story to drive the point home. Have you all heard of King Midas? If you haven't, here it goes. There was once a great king called King Midas. He was very, very rich. He was known to be the richest king in the whole kingdom and also the richest king while compared to all the other emperors in the nearby kingdom. For the amount of money that he had, everything was made of gold. He used to love to count his gold. You can always find him in his chamber counting golden coins. He was so crazy behind gold that he didn't really care for anything much apart from his gold. He also had a beautiful daughter called Marigold. His kingdom was very prosperous, obviously because of the amount of gold and riches that he had. One day when he was sitting in his golden room counting his gold, a beautiful fairy appeared in front of him with rosy golden cheeks and beautiful fairy wings. The fairy then asked the king, "What would make you happy? Tell me one thing which I can grant you as a wish." The king's eyes immediately started shining. He said, "Nothing in the world can make me happy apart from the amount of gold that I have. If there is any way that I can increase the amount of gold that I have, that would make me even happier." The fairy became quiet for a moment. She responded that, "King, are you sure that more gold is going to make you happy?" He immediately responded, "Yes, that is the only thing which would make me happy." She waved her wand and then said, "Your wish is granted." The king became so happy he started jumping with joy. He went around all through his kingdom, touching everything he could see and turning into gold. Chairs, tables, lawns, the plants, trees, flowers, you name it. Even some of his servants, unfortunately, they were turned into gold because of his golden touch. Then the evening fell. He became tired. He wanted a drink of water. He touched his cup to drink water and that turned into gold too. He still didn't feel bad. He asked for some bread and butter. When he touched that, it became gold too. He still didn't feel bad. He said, "What the heck? I could do whatever I want because I have all the gold with me." Then, later that evening, his beautiful daughter came by to see him. She cried out, "Oh, Daddy, Daddy," and when she came running to him to embrace him and to get a kiss, he told her not to touch her, but then he felt, what would happen if I kiss her? I'm not going to touch her. That's where he was wrong. He bent down to give her a kiss and she turned into gold too. Then pain struck his heart. He felt, "Oh my God, my beautiful daughter has turned into gold. What do I do to reverse?" He fell into deep sadness and started crying. He immediately ran to his golden room, fell on his knees and prayed for the fairy to come back and reverse his wish. She appeared in front of him and said that when you throw the water of the spring on each of the things that you have touched and it's turned into gold, the spell would be reversed. He became so happy, he immediately reversed his spell by doing the same. So, this is a beautiful story here to remind you of gratitude. We all need to have gratitude for the things we have. Midas only learned the power of gratitude and of being thankful when he lost his beautiful daughter. When the spell was reversed, he could appreciate all the beautiful things in his life, like his daughter, and the simple things like cold water, butter, and bread. Gratitude unlocks the fullness in life. It turns what we have into enough and more. It turns denial into acceptance, chaos into order, and confusion into clarity. It can turn a meal into a feast, a house into a home, and a stranger into a friend. Feel gratitude in your hearts every day. Have a beautiful day. Thank you.